Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Knocked loose. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And when you throw it down like that, it infuses the whole team with energy.
Outside Artest. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Takes it inside. Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got 4 points this quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Iverson with the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From the arc. And the Bulls another three.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
To the paint. Takes a shot at the elbow and off the front iron, and in it goes. Iverson's got 40 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And here comes the break. Pass to Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Pippen outside. It's Jordan on the wing. 5 to shoot. Count that one. Jordan's got 32 points.
Nifty move that time inside by Jordan to get to the cup, showing that potential to score in the painted area.
Harrington against Mutombo. Here's Strickland. Iverson with the block. Here's Jordan. 32 points in the game. And there's the drive. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Hey, although he's young, Jordan has already proven he belongs and he's here to stay. Athletic, creative. This guard does not lack confidence one bit.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Here's Strickland. He has 35. High post shot. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And here's Jordan outside. Connects from 3-point range. Jordan's got 37.
Jordan has the talent, the drive, and the stamina to do this on a nightly basis. Absolutely relentless.
The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lane.
Connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Here's Strickland. Count that bucket. Strickland's got 39.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Strickland. He's got 39. Drops in the layup for 2. Strickland's got 12 points here in the second half.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pippen for three. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Strickland, and he's got 41. Pass to Harrington. Here's Artest, and again it's Indiana.
For Artest, it's about finding his rhythm, and when he does, he's most effective.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Popping it in from mid-range, a good offense can come at you from any place.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Mutombo. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Artest, good.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
Here's Mutombo. Good on the three-point shot. Mutombo's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Chicago with the ball. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Strickland. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got 28 points for the game.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Pass to Miller. Nails the baby hook. Miller's got his first bucket in this one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Mutombo. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Strickland, and he's got 41. Pass to Harrington. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Harrington's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fade away, and it falls over the rim and in.
Relentless at the offensive end. This is a one-man wrecking crew.
And it's Indiana's ball. Strickland passes to Artest. Here's Strickland. To the middle. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Mutombo with the ball. Picked up by Artest. Jordan dishes to Pippen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Barnes. Miller outside. Back to Barnes. 1:20 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Mutombo. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mutombo's got 40 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Miller outside. Back to Jones. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Pippen.
The shot was sent back with some attitude right there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Drills it from outside. Mr. Clutch has got 53.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Barnes against Iverson. Bender the pass to Miller. Over Mutombo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Fades back. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mr. Clutch has got 58. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Harper. Now Bender. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No coverage that time.
Crozier really solid from behind the three-point line. You got to defend him, otherwise he'll space the floor for you.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Jones, and the basket is good. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. From deep, Iverson. The three-pointer is right on target. Iverson's got 43 points.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Harper. To the wing right side. Bender with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Zero hesitation on that shot.
Bulls have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Here's Mr. Clutch. This one for three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Indiana making a change here. Payne's checked in. That one good for two.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Crozier. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. It's good.
And how about the no-hesitation shot? He barely had to think about it.
Payne looking around, and the shot goes in. Here's Mr. Clutch. With an assist this trip down, he'd have 10.
He's got terrific court vision, and he just sees the play as it unfolds. He plays chess while everyone else is out here playing checkers.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Knocked away. Clock at 6. Here's Bender. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Bender's got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Foster, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Iverson. He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Here's Jordan.
Oh! That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Out to the right wing. Here's Crozier. Uncovered. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And 3 from Jordan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 45 points.
Showing some nice touch from the perimeter. The defense has to respect Jordan's three-point shot, or he'll make them pay.
Now here's Payne, guarded closely. Jones for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Iverson passes to Pippen. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Iverson. Jordan, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 47 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
At the elbow, Jones. Back to Payne. Here's Jones. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And here's Jordan outside. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here's Payne. Pass to Jones. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And they recover it. Here's Crozier. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jordan passes to Mr. Clutch. It's Pippen on the wing. Drives to the... Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. My goodness.
Well, to be a legit NBA player, you have to make those the tough ones.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Down low. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. Here's Payne. And Crozier gets it to go.
Yeah, when Austin Crozier finds his rhythm, he's going to continue to stay aggressive. I like that attitude.
For 3, Pippen. Good on the triple. Pippen's got 48.
And his ability to affect a game goes way up when
He swipes the ball away again.
and I can't believe what he's doing on defense, just racking up the steals.
He just Another one goes. Incredible.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Pass to Bender. Payne with it. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Foster, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Foster's got 4 this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Mutombo. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And it's Jones with the ball for Indiana. Jordan the pass to Mr. Clutch. Now here's Mutombo. Defended by Foster. And the basket by Mutombo.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
And there are the Pacers with another bucket. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Drops in the tray.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Crozier passes to Payne. 6 to shoot. Pass to Crozier. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Crozier's got 15 points here in the second half. Inside. Here's Mutombo. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Clutch.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Crozier. Fires the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Pass to Bender. The 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Here's Mr. Clutch. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. We've got a decent portion of the season behind us, Greg. This is when the true contenders, I would think, become apparent.
Yeah, I mean, the really strong teams start to separate from the pack. Of course, things can change, but we've got a good idea now who the real title contenders are.
Now here's Jefferson, the high post shot, and there.